Something that's guaranteed to happen multiple times in any given class is that your teachers will ask you to use icons, or they usually refer to them as polling tools. If you look right under that black box, or my picture or my video, you then see your talk and video buttons. If you go a little bit further down, you'll see 4 icons or emojis. You'll see a smiley face, you'll see a person with a clock inside, a raise your hand button, and you'll also see a check mark inside of a box. Those are our 4 emojis that we will use repeatedly throughout our classes. So for instance, if your teacher is ready to start class and he or she says, I'm just checking my audio, can everybody hear me? Is my microphone working? If you can hear me, give me a smiley face. And you'll see a bunch of different smiley faces pop up by people's names, because I'm just going to hover over, choose my smiley face, and there you see I'm smiling. Perhaps somebody in your classroom has just given a fabulous presentation. You can give them a smiley face. Maybe you choose that applause button. Perhaps you even give them a thumbs up. So there are multiple things that you can do with those emojis to communicate. We're all used to, at this point, communicating in that quick, easy fashion. So that's available for you too, and Collaborate. The second icon is the person with the clock. Now, this is an emoji that you use if you need to step away from your computer for a moment. Perhaps you need to use the restroom and you say, Mrs. Slater, may I use the restroom? Sure, you can use the restroom. Don't forget to put your away sign up. Okay, so all you have to do is click on that icon and you'll see that a little clock with the word away is underneath my name now, so that everyone knows that it's okay that you're not at your computer right now. You've asked permission to go and we expect that you're not there. If you've left your computer and there's no away up and we're calling on you and then we're like, geez, what's going on? Joe's not at his computer. Likewise, you want to make sure that when you come back to your computer that you remember to hit that button again so that your away notification goes off. So we know, hey, you're back, your seat is filled again. Okay, you don't want to forget to turn that off, because then your teacher is going to be wondering, wow, he's been gone an awful long time. So make sure that you click on it when you leave to say my seat's empty, and you click on it when you return to say, hey, I'm back at my computer. The third icon is that hand icon, and if you click on that, you'll notice that a number 1 came up beside my name, as did a raise hand. And sometimes the teachers will also have the room set up so that a bell will go off as well. So that will let your teacher know that you have a question, or you're answering a question, or maybe you're volunteering to do something. Okay, so if you need to raise your hand, you're simply clicking on that hand button, and when you want to put your hand down, you click on it again. The last icon over is the check inside the box. This is one that you'll definitely be using a number of times throughout the classroom. Maybe your teacher asks you, you had a 5-minute break, and she says, okay, give me a check mark if you're back from your 5-minute break. And you hover over the check and you choose either a check or an X. I hope if you're sitting there, then you've picked the check that you're saying yes, you are indeed back. And then your teacher might say, oh, I only see 3 checks, or are people away? Did we come back? Did people forget to put up their check marks? Or maybe your teacher asks, if you understand something, please put a green check mark up if you understand. Please put an X up if you do not. Okay, so you have those different options. Another thing that your teacher can do with those polling tools is she can change that check and X to letters. Okay, so now instead of a check there, you see an A, and when you hover over the box, you see that you can choose A through D. So for instance, if there's multiple choice question on the board, your teacher can say, hey, go ahead, read the question, pick your answer, and put it up on your polling tools. So if I think the answer is B, I'm going to choose B, and it's going to pop up next to my name so that my teacher knows that's what I chose, and so that she knows that I've participated in the activity, that I'm there, I'm at my desk, I'm working on what I'm supposed to be working on. So those are your four main forms of communication as far as using icons are concerned within the classroom. So you have your smiley, you have your I'm away for a moment, your I have a question, and you have either an A, B, C, D choice, or again, you'll probably most often see it as a check or an X choice.